Hello, my name is Caitlin. I was a Aloha counsellor last year in 2019. I predominantly worked on the docks at swimming, but if you came to the Origami assembly last year, that was me. I put it on. So today I thought I would run you through some different origami you can do at home, which is really easy. You could just do it with some A4 normal paper, or if you have some specialty origami sheets, you can do it with that too. We have some chickens in the background. We also have some bees in the background. Also, our veggie garden where I live. So that's going to be some of the background noise. Righto. It's currently winter in Australia, so it's a little bit chilly, but this is probably one of the nicer days. The sun is out, which is really nice, and there's barely any clouds, so yay! So we're going to do 3 different origami creations. We're going to do a paper crane, which is pretty standard. It's a little couple of difficult bits in it. We're going to do a canoe, because I thought that was very camp. And we're going to do a fortune teller. So we're going to do one of those as well. There's 3 to choose from. I will put timestamps here for if you just want to skip ahead to whichever one of those you want to make. And feel free to pause and go back and watch different sections if you're having trouble with different bits. First off, we're going to do a paper crane. They're pretty synonymous with origami. It's the first thing a lot of people learn how to do. I've tried to pick all my paper to be green of some sort. This is the paper I've chosen. It's got little bunnies on it and it's green in the background. I recommend doing it at a table, but if you have something that you can lean on, that is also helpful if you want to go do it outside with a nice weather or something like that. First step we need to do is fold it in half this way. We want the coloured side up for this part. Some beautiful magpies in the background. There will also be an overhead video probably over the top of me talking right now, which will help you out with more specific parts of it. Next step is we unfold it and fold it in half the other way. Now we're going to unfold, and this time we're going to go diagonal but with the white, the opposite side up. And you guessed it, unfold and go the other way. So you should have a square piece of paper with lots of lines all through it. Opposite ends. So diagonal ends, what we're going to do is bring the diagonal ends together, and then we're going to flatten these. So it should look like a little square now, and we should have a little bits on the inside. Now where the open end is, we're going to fold one of these open ends to the middle, like so. And we're going to do the same on the other side. Flip it over and do the exact same thing on the other side. So it should look symmetrical. We should have this. It should look like this, a little kite. Okay, now we have our little kite. This top triangle is going to come all the way down. And we're going to fold it onto the other side as well, because that's going to set up for our next part, which is a little bit tricky. Now what we're going to do is we're going to open these little triangles. And where we made that crease before, we're going to open this section at the end and fold it all the way out to that crease, and then we're going to flatten these lines down. So it should look like a really long diamond. And then we're going to flip it over and do it on the other side. So open up these little windows, hold where the crease is up the top, separate these pieces of paper, and then fold that all the way up. And then fold down the creases to make the long diamond. And now it should look like this. So with the little legs, we're going to make them a bit thinner. So this side, this side is going to come in, and we're going to do that on all 4 sides. Now we've got thinner legs. Now these legs are going to do the splits, so we're going to fold them diagonally up on both sides, and then fold them again on the other side, just to make that crease. Turn it, open that up, and swing it up as high as we can, and then we're going to close that section. Same on the other side. Open, up, close. And then I find it should look like this. This bottom bit, we're going to hold that and move these out. Alright, you just want to sort of angle them. You want to pinch them a bit. Now we're going to choose a head. I'm going to choose this side. So what you're going to do is open it up. So fingers should be like this, and that's going to come down. And then we're going to pinch. And see how the head's sort of gone down? We're going to hold that top and then angle it out. Look at that. And now with the wings, we fold them all the way down to as far as they can go without ripping them. And fold down. Same on the other side, all the way down. So you can see that little triangle that we made before. You're pretty much there. It's pretty much done. If you want to make it even more perfection, I recommend gently. We're going to have thumbs on top, pointers on the bottom. And what we're going to do is gently, you sort of pull. See how my fingers are doing that motion? It's going to pull down. Then I sort of put the wings back up. There you have it. Little paper crane. And you made it all yourselves. Congrats. Okay. I wasn't clapping for you. Number 2, we're going to make a canoe now. I thought that was very on brand for camp, so we're going to make a little canoe. First thing we need, you can do it with an A4 piece of paper. It will just be a longer canoe. I'm going to do it with a square piece of paper. First thing we're going to do is we're going to fold it in half, color side in, white side on the outside. And then what we're going to do is this is going to come into the middle. So we're folding it in half again, like that, and then we're going to flip it over and bring that up again. So it should look like this. We're going to sort of open it up, should have a little W. And what we're going to do is each corner is going to be folded in a 90-degree angle. So you should have 4 little green triangles. That's what it should look like at the moment. We're going to fold these back down. So it should look like this. What we're going to do now, these corners are going to come in on both sides. And then we're going to, again, on the other side, fold it again, because we're going to make that crease. Origami is just a lot of creases. So we've folded these, we're going to fold them out, open it up again, not all the way, just to the half point. So we're going to use, this is the inside of the canoe. What we're going to do is fold it. And these are going to come in. And what we need to do is put them underneath these flaps, okay? So we're going to do, this one's going to fold in on that side and the other on the opposite side. Now we're pretty much there, but to add a little bit extra, what we're going to do is close that up again. So we should have it like this, the corners are in, flat like that. Is this bottom section is going to come up a little bit, and I don't know what it is in inches, but it would be about 5 millimeters. I will put conversions up here for you, because I'm not good with that kind of stuff, and I apologize. I'm going to fold it both sides. Got more bird friends coming. We've got chickens, we've got the magpies. Alright, now this is probably the trickier part of it. We're going to open up the middle part, and where we just made that crease, we're going to sort of flatten it on the back as much as we can. When we get to that little corner piece, what we're going to do is sort of hold that end and fold it out. And there you have it. Have a little canoe. You could even see how it goes in water. That would be kind of cool. See how long it floats before the paper disintegrates. 1 to go! And lastly, I'm going to teach you how to make a fortune teller or a chatterbox. There are many names for it. Here's a list of them here. we're gonna make one. First you'll need an A4 piece of paper, and we're gonna make it to a square because that way we can fit our fingers into it, which will be nice. We need to make this into a square, so what I'm gonna do is we're gonna fold it down. And what you can do is you can fold that up and rip it off, but I'm just gonna use trusty old scissors and cut it. So cut along the line. So we've got that, and we made a square. So we've already got our first fold. Now what we're going to do is unfold and diagonal again. Now we've got 2 lines. Now what we're going to do is each of these corners is going to come into the middle. So it turns into a square. So where we've done that, we're going to flip it over now, and again these corners are going to come into the middle. Now the fun part, where we've just folded, we're going to keep them on the inside, fold down so the single pages are on the outside. We're making that crease, so we're going to unfold and go the other way. So keep them in. Because now what we're going to do is our fingers go in here. Look at that. Fingers go in here. And we've made ourselves a fortune teller. Here's what I prepared earlier. I actually made this last year with my campers at camp. I'll do you a test run. This is an example of what you could do in yours. I just chose the main colours. You can pick whatever your heart desires. I'm gonna pick for you to show you an example. We're gonna go green. So Green. What number would you like? Let's go 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What do we got now? Let's pick 3. What's under 3? Your unit wins golden broom. Congratulations. There's plenty I've done. You've lost your Nalgene water bottle. What else have we got in here? You win horse and goggle for the last cookie. This is just an example. You can do yours about whatever your heart desires. Hope you enjoyed, and good luck. Have fun.